Okay, we're live on this stream. Hi, internet, air, blah, blah, blah. My buddy Whitey's over. We've been talking on his channels for about a half hour, and I just said, fuck it, I'll go live like I did last time. I know nobody's watching.
Is that a bird?
Probably outside.
Okay.
Um,
That was weird.
anyways, he's been on this channel before, and I know no one's watching now, so you probably won't get this warning, but I'm just going to say it once. His views don't necessarily represent my views. If you think I'm an asshole, he's like
I voted for
turned
Trump.
turned up to 11.
I'd vote for Hitler. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go bring him back from the dead later today.
yeah. So let's just keep as much racism off this channel as possible.
Yeah, he's the yin and I'm the yang, or vice versa. Oh,
You just lost over there.
we lost our crew, and that's had three. That's why. I said I'd vote for Hitler. Boop! It's gone.
They went from now see they're back.
Okay, hey guys. Oh, and then somebody left. I voted. Thanks a lot. We're over here too.
Yeah.
But yeah, try not to say Hitler was a great guy on YouTube. It's probably a bad idea. That's a strike.
I can't
on this
wait.
show now.
Yeah, now watch. I'm gonna have I think I was at 576.
It's gonna be a 2.
And it's just gonna be it's gonna be you and my wife. They're gonna be really
that's us. That's where you're.
I'll know who to blame. Anyways, on this live streams we just bullshit. We don't know what we're talking about.
We've covered every. We're not even doing like movies or politics. We're just blabbing at this point. We're just going.
You were talking about your love of Joel Schumacher and the Bat Nichols.
Oh my god, I hate it. Oh, that was so awful. But it's the same thing. Like, it's more interesting. Lord of War. We
that was good.
Doing it. We discussed it. Nicolas Cage plays an arms dealer, an illegal arms dealer. Sells weapons on the black market. His weapons kill human beings all over the planeta. But when he's being chased by Ethan Hawke, who's the good guy, it's written so well, directed so well, performed so well. You find yourself rooting for Nicolas Cage to get away.
It's one of the few times,
even though he's a horrible person and Ethan Hawke is the good guy.
It's one of the few times I enjoy a Nicolas Cage performance.
Yeah,
because Nick Cage has finally gotten to the point where everyone knows he's batshit crazy.
He's nuts.
Everyone knows that his acting has just gone way down in the toilet.
Yeah,
but he doesn't care. So people are watching his movies not because
he's probably still capable of a really good performance, as much as he just gave. He quit. He quit giving a shit.
People are now watching Nick Cage movies not to see a good movie, but to see how fucking fucked up Nick Cage could be now.
Yes.
I haven't liked a Nick Cage performance maybe since Lord of War.
Wow.
No, I liked him in Kick-Ass.
Okay.
Did you ever see Kick-Ass?
No.
That was a fun
I like Lord of War. That was 2005 was the last time I was paying attention to anything. It really was. It's been going on 15 years.
I'm trying to think
since anything.
Where have I liked Nicolas Cage? Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
It's fun. 8mm. Kick-Ass. Lord of War. He was Superman in the Teen Titans cartoon.
Oh Jesus. Teen Titans, yet another thing I never paid attention to.
That was fun. I think Gone in 60 Seconds. I've never seen that. Ozzy Kimball on your channel says Gone in 60 Seconds. Never seen that.
Gone in 60 Seconds was fine. What did Ozzy say about it?
Well, he was talking about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, just Gone in.
Yeah, there's your nipples again. I never saw it. Oh, Face Off is good, not because of him though.
Face Off is good. I have to leave.
not in Face Off is good in the.
Face Off will be good as soon as I get all 4 wheels in my asshole.
Face Off is good
with Snoopy
for the Howard the Duck reason. It's fun trash. God. It's fun trash.
That's like being drowned in acid is fine because at least it's not cold. That's the equivalent to what you just said.
Someone just said Valley Girl. Wow, I missed a whole bunch.
People have been talking the whole time.
Holy shit, okay.
I do the same damn thing. Usually it just pops on.
So I'm going to say, hey, hi to Helly and Jennifer and Samantha.
And they have. Mrs. Cracker's been commenting, and we were missing that over here too. Garden Sage was here.
Wonder Tard powers activate. Yeah. Never saw Valley Girl. What else? Mandy. Mandy seemed too batshit crazy for me.
The garden sage says Whitey does a good Scottish accent, but not a good Arnie accent. I thought I was crushing it.
Can you do a Scottish Arnie accent?
That I'm gonna need to work on that one. Why is nobody on Volt Party? We had 2 people.
Do not diss Howard the Duck. I love Howard the Duck, Jennifer. He's the one that hates Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
But you mainly hate it because they just make Tim Robbins retarded, right?
Yeah. That whole fucking movie. Are we talking about this again? Yeah, Howard the Duck. I don't know what to tell you. I just didn't care for it. But it had a lot to do with Tim Robbins being
Speaking of Howard the Duck, there is going to be a Howard the Duck television show. I don't know if it's for like Hulu or Amazon, and Kevin Smith is behind it.
I have to kill Kevin Smith. Like, I don't even want to say let's give it a shot. Like, god damn it. Like, seriously?
I watched Dogma a couple weeks ago. It still holds up. It's still pretty good.
Yeah, Dogma holds up. Oh no, look at this.
Hey, no, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
Anyways, gotta love a horny old duck. See, Ozzy's on my side too.
Oh god. What do people see that I didn't see?
And
Like,
Howard the
what
Duck.
is about the movie Howard the Duck that everybody's like, you know, quack away or something?
Duck tits?
Quack foo.
It's got duck tits.
I know quack foo. It's like, if Gilbert Gottfried played the duck,
If he
that movie would have been glorious.
They could remake it. He could be the Affleck
Yes. You know, get out of my way. I know quack foo. That'd be fantastic.
duck. He could be the Affleck duck, and then the villain, Ben Affleck, can be like the Jeffrey Jones type character.
Yeah. Who? You know, we should do a whole video on this recasting.
Mm-hmm. Recast?
Yeah,
okay.
Recast, because you can't cast Jeffrey Jones because he's not so
Ew.
funny kid.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh man.
I hate to hate
I
Jeffrey Jones,
crushed
but
you when I crushed you when I told you about
broke
his.
my heart, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Is there any comments on this?
I don't know. Anyways, so I would still cast Leah Thompson as the love interest because she hasn't
She's
aged.
still a good-looking lady.
She hasn't aged at all.
Yeah. Maybe have we cast Leah Thompson as the hot mom, but give me a hot younger lady.
So she sequel.
Okay.
Howard the Duck returns, and he falls in love with Beverly's daughter.
Yeah.
And then Leah Thompson.
We can't, get Greg the Duck or something, but that's part of the problem is I didn't care for the guy's voice. It really was an issue for me.
Who, the duck voice?
Yeah.
You didn't care for
didn't
Howard
like
the
it.
Duck's voice, so you want Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert fucking Gottfried is pretty much anything is awesome. For an hour and a half of when he ended up in that flying around in that contraption at the end of the film, he's like, "Where the fucking pedals?" Like, I would watch that movie. What's this one do? That's a film I'd go see. I don't know if I want Tim Robbins around it, but like if Tim Robbins could play the Jeffrey Jones character, it'd probably be more.
Tim Robbins as Jeffrey Jones.
He could do the Jeffrey Jones, whatever the doctor guy that was, which is what they should do. Mm-hmm. And then get like Chris Pratt to play Tim Robbins' character, some younger likable guy like that. Not necessarily Chris Pratt, but you know what I'm saying, like somebody like that.
I could see Chris Pratt could actually do really well if he was a Tim Robbins role.
You have to do inclusion, so it'd be Kevin Hart.
Ooh. Jennifer has an autographed picture of Gilbert on her wall.
Nice.
I like Gilbert.
She's got taste. I like this person.
I like Gilbert. I love Iago, the parrot from Atlanta.
You can't not.
Gilbert, I loved when Gilbert was the host of USA Up All Night.
Okay.
Did you ever know what that was?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
80s, baby.
Yeah. My favorite USA Up All Night was they were showing Nightmare on Elm Street. And, basically, Gilbert's like the host, and then every time they come back from a commercial, it's Gilbert's little story, and then they go to the movie. This one was... Gilbert was
Hold real quick. I'm gonna end this stream and start it on because no one's showing up. I'm gonna title it different.
Okay.
Because Cracker Killed the Guy isn't the draw that I was hoping it would have.
Okay. Anyways, you can keep. Well, that's because they're probably pissed that you weren't talking to them in their comments.
I didn't realize. So sorry. Go on.
Anyways, USA Up All Night. It was a Nightmare on Elm Street. I think I have this on VHS somewhere because I loved the USA Up All Night thing. Gilbert he was broke and he was working as one of those little monkeys that dances for change. And he had the guy behind them like doing like the little organ grinder. And he's got the little cup and he's even bent over like making the monkey face and doing this. And then as he's talking about Nightmare on Elm Street. And he's talking about how this was, it wasn't always like this. I wasn't always, begging for change. I used to be Gilbert Godfrey, the fifth Ramon. And then they would cut to Gilbert Godfrey with the Ramones, and he's on their tour bus, and he's got the bad wig, and with the hair in his face, and he's the one carrying their luggage. And then, commercial, he come back, he's like, I was a fifth Ramone, and that's them going golfing, and he's carrying all the clubs and stuff like that. It was fucking hilarious.
Back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't have CG this and CG that and $100 million budgets. So you had to be clever and you had to work at it to make what you're doing interesting on a budget of $20. And now it's just like, here's $100 million, just make it intersectional and you get your film. And so you don't have to do the same level of work for it and develop craft and make it interesting. So that's what's really fucking over Hollywood now. And so we need to bring that back. Nick Andrew, what's up, buddy? How do you guys feel about the white genocide?
What white genocide?
That's the new band that's coming out. We're discussing movies more right now. He's apolitical. He was fucking with us. He's been
okay.
Because I usually discuss all the white people that are being killed by everybody else, and the Jews who are doing it. But we're talking about the Howard the Duck movie.
We were, and then
So
I just remember talking about Gilbert Godfrey.
We go on Gilbert Gottfried
as the voice of Howard.
Howard the Duck.
I was gonna say we could have Vern Troyer in the duck suit, but
he's dead now.
Dig him up.
Jesus! Put his corpse in there and just have it.
Do like a weekend at Bernie's with him.
Wow, that's pretty evil. Without even telling people, or his lawyer or his agent, just dig up his corpse, pop it in a duck suit, and have it just sitting there.
Well, then you wouldn't have to pay him.
What about spending time on Duck World? Why not? Is that what it was called, or was it?
Yeah, it was Duck World.
Quackistan.
It was Duck World and it was great because as he was sucked off the planet, it was the Earth, but it was shaped like an egg. That wasn't the worst film I made you watch.
You could explore Duck World a bit. Make the tits bigger tits.
Here's the thing, though. You hate.
Thank you.
Horror Man's on here. Horror Man, this is my buddy Whitey. Horror Man's a really cool guy. Really into movies.
Okay.
He probably likes Howard the Duck.
Horror Man, do you like Howard the Duck? Consider your response, sir.
But anyways, you said you want the Howard the Duck sequel or remake on Duck World. You hate
spend some more time. So instead of he's there for 2 minutes and he's blasted away, dedicate a little more time to Duck.
Well, think of it this way. I'm a fan and yet even have some of the comics. See, fuck you. Anyways, you hated all the duck puns when he was on Earth. Imagine him on Duck World.
Yeah, but with Gilbert Gottfried is like weed or coke. Do whatever, man. I'm chill. I'm okay with that. As long as Gilbert's saying it, I think we'll be fine. Ozzy Kimball says, Nick, we will put up with so much. Were they talking politics again?
I think so.
Were they talking about Howard the Duck again?
No one's talking about Howard the Duck. Anyways.
Yeah, that's...
But,
What'd you do?
Someone was messaging me and I was getting rid of the icon so we wouldn't be distracted.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, they're talking. You guys keep talking white genocide. We're talking Howard the Duck.
Well,
this guy doesn't do politics.
We don't have to talk Howard the Duck. I'm just saying
No, we were doing good.
know.
So we've got. Gilbert Gottfried is Howard the Duck. Tim Robbins is the Jeffrey Jones character.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jones isn't allowed to be there.
Jeffrey Jones isn't allowed within 50
Leah
feet.
Thompson is the hot grandma. Who's gonna bone somebody, and then we need a hot chick. and when Kevin Hart, if he still gets to have a career because he made it,
Kevin Hart will be the Tim Robbins character.
That's what I was saying earlier.
But
Kevin
Hart
said
will be
something about gays 22 years ago, so he can't have a career now.
No, because Jeffrey Jones still does fine work.
Yeah, I'm little Timmy.
No,
in the back.
I don't.
So yeah, I don't know who's famous anymore.
I don't really. I think you're right though. I think Chris Pratt could make the retarded janitor
more likable than Tim Robbins did, and not too.
As long as he speaks like Donald Duck, like Tim Robbins did in the original one.
And it's Chris Pratt, so he would probably pull off. Tim Robbins, of course, nothing but respect. He's a phenomenal actor, done a lot of great work. But at the end, I began to like his character.
Would you have liked it better if you didn't know who Tim Robbins was?
Probably.
Oh, so like if you hadn't seen Shawshank or Mystic River or all those movies.
It probably wouldn't have been as... I just didn't like the character, and he was just too annoying. It was like too far. You know, because it's like... It's a walking
Walking, talking duck.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go up and start making duck voices. It's just like nobody.
But it is like I said,
nobody would do this.
You got to go in with that mind frame that you're watching a movie called Howard the Duck.
I am.
It's like okay.
So I'll give the fake tits a pass on the duck tits, but that's where I draw the line.
But see, the thing is, though, it's like you're not gonna sit down.
No, I'm just putting you in frame because it's not gonna work as half and half.
Okay. The thing is, you're not going to sit down and watch Sharknado and think it's, Band of Brothers or whatever that you like to watch.
Yeah, I see your point there. So you're not going to critically evaluate, Howard the Duck film the way you would do this sincere. I still think they crossed the line, where that got too tarded, and he acted too moronic, and it's like I don't care if he was a janitor or a NASA scientist, like it was just too stupid. So you could make the same basic film could be done well.
Just don't go CGI on Howard. Yeah, if we did redo Howard the Duck, we have to make him a midget in a suit.
I caught part of the what do they call it? It's called the Black Guy Not Rocky Anymore movie. What was it called? Creed. Where they're like, yeah, Rocky, has to be a black guy because of reasons. But the fights were like CG or something.
No.
They looked at it was like too shiny and glossy, so they did something.
I really liked Creed.
It wasn't like, but maybe, and this was the second one where he's fighting Drago.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, I caught some of that, and it's like it looked like they did something computery to them, and it was just like.
Was that due to your copy that you watched Creed on, or
that's entirely possible? Right? No, I was just watching something on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But unless this was like just a promo or some shit, but it was just like, dude, some of the decisions people are making in modern films, like if you make a Rocky film, that's got to be two guys duking it out, two real life people. You've got that basis of it's Rocky. You got to keep that home.
Yeah.
So don't CG that one up. Leave that just as a practical film.
So you don't want CG. You want like them going at it like when they swing. They swing their fists and it's like 2 feet away from their face. You still want the wind.
But we've improved this thing called cinematography since the 70s. I think we can work on that. That was better and worse.
I think it was Funny or Die who did like a Sports Center thing, like if Rocky IV was real. Yeah. They were talking to like all the sportscasters and this and then. They were talking about how important the Drago fight was, and somebody said that Drago. It was either they were talking about Drago or Rocky, obviously, and someone said that whoever swung their fist so hard, even though it didn't hit them, and you could visibly see it, the centrifugal force knocked them down.
The gust of wind it caused still created a KO.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
The 80s, they were better. Mm-hmm. God help me, they were better.
Oh,
the filmmaking is better. The storytelling is shite.
Bronco was here. You talked to him, or you knew of him? He was the last time we streamed.
Bronco, back in the I have not been on Whitey the White Guy show at all, but I was trying to steal your fans and get connected into your crowd. And I found Bronco on some comments and watched some of his stuff.
Yeah.
And then this was 6 months ago, and then I started the whole picking up so much overtime I can't even see straight began. So I haven't been able to do anything over there. So, but if Gilbert Gottfried was my boss,
What?
fine.
Hey,
Great.
Creed 3. Creed fights Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes. Gilbert Gottfried wins.
Gilbert Gottfried would be fantastic.
Oh my God! If you could CGI Gilbert Gottfried, because he is 113 years old now, he's like
I still found it hard to believe when
Mel Brooks is still alive for fuck's sake.
Mel Brooks
He
has
was
got to be
old when
pushing
we were
90.
born. Yeah, he is. I think he's in his 90s. If he's not, he's coming up on it.
What's eating Gilbert Gottfried?
Yes,
That's fantastic.
Why doesn't this guy have more of a career? He's so much better than everybody else.
That sounds like a porno you've watched.
Yeah, it is. That's eating Gilbert Gottfried.
That's fantastic. We were watching Hotel Transylvania 3. And it's a cartoon. No, me and the family were watching Hotel Transylvania 3, and it's a cartoon series which follows like Dracula and the Mummy and stuff like that. Adam Sandler's crew of people, like Kevin James and this and that. And favorite role of mine was Iago. Mel Brooks is almost 100. He's like 96. Jesus. But it was Hotel Transylvania follows all the classic monsters, and part 3 is they went on a cruise for vacation, and Mel Brooks plays like Dracula's grandfather, and I looked at him like, that's how Mel Brooks looks now.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. Here's some celebrity boxing. Who would win, Gilbert Gottfried or Mel Brooks?
Gilbert Gottfried.
You think so?
Yeah, Mel Brooks, like you just said, he's older. I think he's got to be old. Gilbert's like 16 months younger than he is. He's still got.
Did you say 16 months?
In 16 months, he still has some bones left in his bones. He still has some calcium in his bones. He can still pee when he wants to sometimes. It's once in a while when Gilbert Gottfried goes to take a shit, it's his decision. That still happens. That's 20 years ago from Mel Brooks.
We were talking about that. Said you can't have Mel Brooks movies come out no more.
No, you can't make Blazing Saddles anymore.
Oh.
You couldn't make
Robin Hood. You probably could.
You couldn't make Clerks anymore.
I was surprised with some of the
fucking
stuff.
lady sleeps with a dead guy, not knowing it. She got raped by a dead guy, kind of.
But Kevin Smith is doing another Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Is he?
It's called Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, and it's about, I guess they find out that the Jay and Silent Bob movie that they tried to stop in Strike Back is being rebooted, and they want to go and stop it
again.
So I don't know if it's like a remake of Jay and Bob Strike, but it's weird because Kevin Smith has lost like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And Jason Mewes is straight and sober.
Yes.
It's going to be really weird not seeing a heroin-induced Jason Mewes and a non-fat Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I hope they put Kevin Smith in like a fat suit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could do something with that in the story. I think if you just, because he's kind of covered the material, so the fact that they've changed could be the story.
Yeah, he can't call him Lunchbox anymore or Tons of Fun or anything like that. It's going to be a lot of... I see Jason Mewes saying like a lot of starvation jokes or drug jokes or something like that to make him skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Kevin Smith still has any magic, if that's the right term to use.
I'm going to try to find Whitey and get on Whitey on here, which I should be able to do. That's politics.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on show because nobody's showing up for us bullshitting on the politics show.
We've got 3 cameras going. He's got 2 of his cameras.
His phone, my tablet, and then my laptop.
Yeah, we got
my phone
we got like a command center going there and there.
Show the team.
He's got more than one channel and he's trying to get people to watch his stuff. But
failing horribly.
No, you got one person watching yours. But what were we saying? Kevin Smith. I liked Jersey Girl a lot, even though a lot of people hated Jersey Girl.
I didn't even watch. I probably should.
What else was it? I still haven't gotten enough balls to watch Yoga Hosers yet, though. That was the trailer I showed you that nearly broke you.
Don't know if I could do that.
Where Kevin Smith plays like the Nazi bratwurst that are attacking like the convenience store.
Okay, so you didn't.
I have not watched it yet.
I don't know what to do about that. That probably gave me either
See,
stroke,
you're on politics here.
either stroke or erectile dysfunction. I'm
So-
not sure what that did to me.
Are you trying? Yeah, you're still on.
I'm trying to get yes. I'm working on it.
Well, I usually have to make sure you know what you're doing.
You know,
If you people have never seen me deal with Whitey before, I'm a miracle worker and he's Helen
Yes.
Keller, you know.
I am feeling pretty Helen Keller right now.
But I did watch Dogma the other day.
Or
And
is
it
it
still
is it
holds up.
Helen Keller or Here we go! I did it! I got on the right one! What was the Anne Frank? I'm feeling kind of Anne Frank. Remember from Clerks 2?
Oh, that's right.
I'm feeling pretty Anne Frank. I'm waiting for the.
What are the thoughts on Mallrats? Mallrats? I don't know if Mallrats is my favorite Kevin Smith film because I really love Jay and Silent Bob just because of how balls to the walls it is. But I think Mallrats is probably my second favorite Kevin Smith film. What about you?
Boy. What did you say your first was? Because I was doing.
I think go ahead and type that in. I think Jay and Silent Bob is probably my favorite just because it's the most fun.
You're talking about Strikes Back. Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
That's your favorite.
Back.
And we're talking Kevin Smith films.
Kevin Smith films in general.
Mm-hmm.
But my buddy, Horror Gamer, he's watching. He wants to know our thoughts on Mallrats. I really like it. It's what made me fall in love with Jason Lee, you know, performance-wise. Michael Rooker is perfect as, like, the asshole.
He's perfect. You don't even have to.
You dumb bastard!
Sentence.
It's not a schooner; it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat. I love the Star Wars references, of course.
Yes.
You get to see Joey Lauren Adams with no shirt on. That's always a bonus.
Yeah, I actually thought you were gonna say boner. I'm on bonus, so it's good. It's good. You're a father now.
And I love the whole. It's because it's so cartoony, like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is. Because I love the whole bit where they're trying to distract LaFours from getting away from the dating game or whatever, and they complete with like Wile E. Coyote blueprints that are drawn with stick figures.
So not to distract, but you went and saw Tusk.
I saw Tusk here, yes. I've seen Tusk. I've enjoyed Tusk for the most part. There's only one scene I really dislike in Tusk, and that involves Johnny Depp. Love Clerks 2, love them all. I love Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy is really good too. Chasing Amy I had to watch a couple times because it was a huge departure because I had seen all the other Jay and Bob movies before Chasing Amy. But I enjoy it the more and more I watch it, and I love the scene where Jason Lee and Joey Lauren Adams are discussing all their injuries from different sexual escapades because he ripped that right from Jaws when they're showing all their battle scars.
But that's my question was like, did he keep any of that kind of thematic stuff in Tusk, or
Tusk was
was it a departure? He was trying to do something different.
Eric, have you seen Yoga Hosers? No, I haven't seen Yoga Hosers yet. I haven't gotten enough guts to see Yoga Hosers. Bronco says he enjoys. He likes Yoga Hosers more than Tusk. Tusk was a lot of fun. It was so bizarre and out there. Do you know anything about Tusk?
Not a damn.
Okay.
You mentioned it.
Justin Long is this podcaster. Are you on all three channels now?
I am now on all. It only took an hour.
You're retarded. Justin Long is he's this podcaster, and he's just trying to find podcasting ideas or something like that. And I think he's in the bathroom of a bar, and somehow he gets Michael Parks' phone number. Do you know who Michael Parks is?
God, I know that name. Remind me.
Other Kevin Smith movies. He's in Red State. From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm sure you've seen him.
Oh, fuck it.
Anyways.
If I saw I know if I saw the face, I know who you're talking about.
And he meets Michael Parks, and Michael Parks is telling him the story about Michael Parks was either shipwrecked or something, and he was saved by this walrus. Walrus brought him to shore. And I haven't seen the movie in a couple of years, but eventually he drugs Justin Long. Justin Long wakes up and like either his arm is missing or his leg is missing or something like that, and you find out that Michael Parks is obviously psychotic and he's trying to turn Justin Long into this walrus man. And eventually they fight in a big tub of water to Tusk by, I don't know, is it Rush? And it's got Haley Joel Osment. It's like his first movie he's done in like 15 years. And he's gained like 300 pounds.
Yes. He got beefy.
Yeah. I'm not giving Tusk justice. I want to see your opinion on Tusk because I really enjoyed it. The only problem was Johnny Depp plays Guy Lafont, which is like he's some French like monster hunter, and it's just he looks horrible. His French accent is horrible, and
you want me to see this?
I do, because you're gonna really enjoy it, or you're really gonna hate me for telling me to watch it.
But we've been down that road before.
With Howard the Duck
and the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special. So you've I'm still bleeding in places from some of the shit you put me through.
I know. They were some of the people were talking to Zach and Miri Make a Porno. You ever see that Kevin Smith film?
Yeah. I thought that was good.
I ever watched it. I remember liking it, but I don't remember loving it.
Okay.
I remember there was a shit joke in it that I didn't like because I don't like poop jokes, which is all Kevin Smith. I hate poop jokes. I hate poop jokes. I hate fart jokes. It's like the worst thing you could do in a movie. Is like the worst thing is like you're watching a comedy already and you already hate it, and then someone farts on screen and you just want to put a bullet in your mouth.
Yeah.
I've never ever liked fart jokes.
But your favorite Kevin Smith film in turn is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which has a poop joke, a fart joke.
Yes, but
at least the one that off the top of my head.
Jennifer mentioned the movie Orca, which is basically like a ripoff of Jaws, but it's a killer whale attacking everybody. That's a fun one. I got so many movies I gotta make you watch.
I gotta get caught up with the time.
No, that's from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah. I think it came out right after Jaws.
That's interesting. We should do so one of these days when I win the lottery, we should do one too, only it's like some really innocuous animal, like,
Oh, speaking
Guppy.
of... No, I know what I'm gonna make you watch. Sam Elliott has a new film out. You like Sam Elliott?
He's still alive.
He is still alive. Of
course, the cowboy from Big Lebowski.
Yep. And Tombstone.
Among things.
And among his newest movie is The Man Who Shot Hitler. Now I'm paraphrasing title because I don't know it word for word. The Man Who Shot Hitler and Hunted Bigfoot. It just came out this year.
I didn't know Hitler hunted Bigfoot.
No, Sam Elliott is the man that shot Hitler, and now he's hunting Bigfoot.
Hitler shot Hitler. Hitler.
I don't know if he's the one. I don't know if he's the one that killed Hitler, because a lot of people say that.
So in one of the attempts in Hitler's life, he shot Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe in World War One, because Hitler served in World War One.
Or maybe it has something to do with the conspiracy theory that Hitler did not kill himself.
Yeah, and he
his head's still frozen in that little jar, like in the
Simpsons. In a shanty at the edge.
Like what is it, Futurama, where he's still alive, and they got the heads in the jar.
Hitler runs Facebook now.
I love Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, yeah.
He's great in Roadhouse.
He too has now got to be.
He's got to be in his 70s. Yeah.
It'd have to be 70s. Because he wasn't a spring chicken in Roadhouse. And now Patrick Swayze's dead. And Sam Elliott's still...
Sam Elliott's going to outlive us all.
Sam Elliott was like, hey, you're a youngster. You got to do this stuff. And now Patrick Swayze's dead and Sam Elliott's still going good. So the point
Roadhouse was fun,
The point is eat bacon all the time.
The man who killed Hitler and then Bigfoot.
Oh, he killed Bigfoot. What a dick. Didn't he know there was only one? Or is there only one? He killed... So
I just love the fact that it's Sam Elliott in a movie like
anything. That. We could put him in the Howard the Duck remake.
Sam Elliott as the janitor.
Yeah. You could have the scientist not go crazy and the janitor guy goes crazy. So Sam Elliott plays the scientist, and then Kevin Hart plays the demon guy.
I don't know. Since Kevin Hart is so small, just put him in the Howard the Duck suit.
But that would be the joke. You know, he walks up to you and you're like, oh, Kevin Hart, hey down there. How you doing? That's not a bad idea. And Sam Elliott's like, we started to open up a...
Why are you making...
Open up all the way. Start making him Sling Blade.
That's not Sam Elliott. That
shouldn't talk like that. He's just a duck. Haters. But yeah, Sam Elliott tries to make contact with Duckistan. And then so he's the scientist guy. And then Kevin Hart's like the crazy alien. That works. We got a movie. Fuck you, Kevin Smith.
I haven't seen a lot
He's not doing a movie though. He's doing
Kevin
a
Hart?
show. Kevin Smith is doing.
Kevin Smith is doing a Howard the Duck show, either on like Hulu or something like that.
Oh, my dick just fell off and landed in my soup. But that's because it's cold as fuck down here, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're in Illinois, and I think last time I checked, it was like 20 degrees out.
I think the low for today was 11.
Well, it was just a couple weeks ago with the wind chills like 50 below zero.
Yeah.
And I walked to work.
Oh, you did? Dude,
that one day, I did it the day before when it was only like 20 below.
You already survived a gallbladder stone. You need to...
Yeah,
gallbladder.
Not gallbladder, the kidney stone. Potato. Oh, man.
You already survived getting cut.
That was the worst. Todd Bridges is calling me. Oh, God. I need to make you watch the worst film I've ever reviewed on my channel. Worse than Star Wars.
Should I guess?
You won't guess. It stars Todd Bridges. I'm just going to tell you the plot.
Okay.
It's called Big Ballin'. It came out in...
Dude, when I say, do you want me to guess, the idea is I'm going to guess what movie it is.
Well, you wouldn't know because I had to search YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
There's no IMDb on it. There's no Wikipedia.
Really?
There's no Wikipedia on it.
Wow. So it's an off the grid. So few people saw this.
Yeah, it's called Big Ballin'. Came out in 2013, written by Todd Bridges' brother. It's got the budget of like 25 cents.
Yeah.
Todd Bridges plays a college student because Todd Bridges is in his 50s and he can pull off looking like a college student.
Who the fuck is Todd Bridges?
Different Strokes. He wasn't Gary Coleman.
He was the guy who isn't Gary. Yeah.
Yeah. There was 2 kids on Different Strokes. 2 boys. He was
shit.
What you talk about, Willis? He was Willis. He was Willis.
No,
There was Gary Coleman.
There was
There was Gary Coleman. There was Todd Bridges. And
I always thought Willis was the old guy.
You bullshit, Julie. Anyways, Todd Bridges.
I didn't actually watch this show.
Okay. Todd Bridges is 55 years old now. So a few years later, he's still in his 50s when he did this movie. He's dressed like Steve Urkel.
So he's going to college. He's not teaching at college.
No, he's in college. He's a college student.
Yes.
And he looks like Steve Urkel because he's got the plaid shirt and the suspenders and the pants rolled up to like his calves and the orthopedic shoes and everything. And he's got the glasses that are like Harry Potter but like 7 inches thick with the tape. And him and his brother, they lost money for their tuition. So what happens is
house party. This is the.
No. It ends up being guys. I got a jet. Have a great stream. All right. Thanks for watching, Bronco.
Later, buddy.
I mentioned Todd Bridges and people leave.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You're like Urkel.
But as they're in like a diner trying to figure out how they're going to raise money, a drug bust happens, and as the guy's being carted away, they find his block of weed. Jennifer watched the movie and she called me a jerk because she knows how bad it is. Fan-fucking-tastic. They find his block of weed and they decide to sell it to pay for tuition. So it's basically like half-baked. And in it, Todd Bridges is basically, falls in love with the money, this and that, and he becomes like kind of like a pimp because the women fall in love with him. And all the while, these women that are like Charlie's Angels are hired by the guy who owns the weed, and it is Charlie's Angels because there's 3 of them, and they talk to like a speaker, but because the guy writing this is thinking Scarface, so they make him Carlos. So it's Carlos's Angels are going after Todd Bridges to get their money, and all the while There's a scene where they're in a strip club, but I think whoever made the movie couldn't afford a soundtrack because there's no music in the strip club while these people are dancing.
Oh, okay. What?
And then there's the scene where like they're chasing Todd Bridges, and instead of him like jumping out the window or running out the door, he runs on stage and dances around the pole. But they speed it up and they put in like Benny Hill music.
Okay, that does make more sense. I could see that.
I'm making you watch this, man. It is literally the worst film I've ever discussed on this channel.
Wow.
You know you're watching this. You can find it on YouTube. It's only an hour and 10 minutes. Maybe an hour and 20 because the credits are at least 5 minutes long. Let's just say.
The battery's running out.
I got 45% left.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. It's only... I don't know what time it is. That clock doesn't work. It doesn't matter. I got... time is it?
9:26.
We're fine.
It's still early in the morning.
But, yeah. And when he's going out to... He's dating this girl. There's a scene where he's dressed like the Hamburglar. It looks like the Hamburglar. Because, you know, if, like, Hamburglar was, like, from Bizarro World or Opposite Land, because Todd is black, and he's got those thick Coke bottle glasses, so it looks like the what do you call it, the bandana or
Tell
the
me,
Zorro
this
mask.
was a comedy, right?
It tried to be funny.
Oof. It sounds like it's trying to be funny. What went wrong?
Everything.
Wow.
I think that the guy who wrote this doesn't know how to write. Todd Bridges doesn't know how to act. Budget of 25 cents.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you watch this, and then I'm going to have you compare it to the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh, God damn it. Like,
I should make you rewatch the Star Wars Holiday Special.
yeah, we might have to just redo everything we've ever done. What I need to do, every day at my job, I have to go up and down a flight of stairs and take shit there. I need to just fall down those stairs. I really do. I need to break some ribs, tear up a knee, get some workman's comp, and then just review films all fucking day and night. And that would be awesome.
As long as I get to choose the films as well.
Yes.
You have to be one of those channels that take requests, and then you'll never speak to me ever again.
Yes. It would just be torture, but that would be a lot of fucking fun.
Not always. We've done good films before.
We have.
We've talked about RoboCop and Die Hard
Yeah.
and Masters of the Universe, as shitty as that film
We
is.
did a lot of stuff that some asshole deleted, and I was gone.
Yeah, you dick. I can't believe...
It was, but
But
I haven't had a single issue since.
Because you don't put in clips of the movies, and I kept telling you...
No,
the clips...
I've done every kind of different format type of thing that we've done since. It's still saying it's the fact that I'm not on AdSense. And we had those YouTube heroes that were sitting on the show. I mean, it wasn't like it was like immediately. I would put something up and get flagged immediately, and it would get demonetized immediately. So we were just at a rut.
That sucked because we had a lot of good reviews.
We did.
I think one of our best ones was Constantine.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
And I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the editing those.
And you showed me how you did it. Like the Gattaca one was edited real well, even though I didn't really like the film. Some of our best reviews too. Best of the best.
Yeah.
That was such a great one because how much I hated make him watch Busted because he dissed Howard. He will enjoy Corey Feldman. Oh, so I got to make you watch a Corey Feldman movie called Busted.
Did I just end up in like Cracker de Gitmo?
That's right.
And now...
Oh wait, Busted I think is a Corey movie. It's also got Corey Haim in it, and it's when they're in like their 30s, so it's like
who just fucked my life up? Who was that?
So it's like post or current like drug abuse phase.
Yeah.
So like Corey Haim's probably clean and Corey Feldman isn't anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching Busted with me. I've never seen it, so it could be bad for me.
Yeah, that was the remake of the first one kind of thing.
But Best of the Best was one of our, I think, best reviews because
Yeah.
all I did was I talked about how it was so good. Like I liked Eric Roberts and I liked what was the Asian dude's name? He had
Nobody knows the Asian dude's
no like
name.
his character name was like. It was like some generic like.
It was really
bad. They like called him like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan.
It
Or
was something Lee.
Yeah.
It was like Greg Lee or something.
But and then I did was
Tanaka.
I shit on I was gonna say Chris Pratt.
Chris Penn.
Chris Penn. I shat on Chris Penn like the whole movie because he's just such this really horrible racist redneck, and
Yes.
he doesn't redeem himself at the end of the film.
He's but as I mentioned in the review, he's the one that started turning things around. Because he got the...
And he was so stereotypical redneck because he comes in
Really
with the
was.
cowboy head. Doesn't he have like
Yes.
a boombox like playing the country western
and he
music?
couldn't be more crass, but it's just like nobody... And we covered that before, but now it's not out there for people to find, but it's like no one's going to master the craft. Like take the interest into martial arts and hate Asians. It's like, how does that work? Like, martial arts is an Asian people thing. So it's like, I just hate Asians. It's like, I hate black people so thoroughly, I'm going to go be a rap artist? Like, the two
It was a very xenophobic movie towards the Asians.
But my point being, it's like, if you hated people, you're not going to go learn something about their culture.
Right.
And to go into the depth and discipline of martial arts.
Wasn't there Coach James Earl Jones?
Yes.
And now I want to rewatch that film. We got to rewatch that and talk about it.
I need, like I said, I need to quit my job and just do this all day.
We should do the whole best of the best series. There's like 5 of them.
I can't, how? Like the first one was like doable, but it was
because I think the second one is Chris Penn is murdered in an underground fight club.
You mentioned it, yeah.
And Eric Roberts tries to get revenge.
For two guys that barely knew or cared about each other at all. Oh my god. Movies. Fucking movies.
Oh, they're great, man.
I need to write this. I'm working on a zombie western.
Yeah, you've been working on that for a while, haven't you?
I haven't. I'm not actually, by working on it, I mean, I'm not doing anything with it right now. But in my mind, I need to hurry up and write that.
Make Chris Penn be the zombie.
Yeah.
Make him be the redneck zombie. He chases down Eric Roberts.
Sean Penn can play zombie.
Sean Penn.
He's
Sean Penn looks like a zombie now.
He does. He's a weird looking fuck now.
I liked him. I liked him in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Are you not cold?
No.
Wow, I am losing weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've lost probably like 30 pounds since the last time I've seen you.
Since the last time I was here.
Yeah.
I just I'll do this now. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm up to.
Oh, your belt loop. I'm glad that's over on that side.
Yeah.
How many notches you got?
We're gonna find out right now.
Keep your pants up.
This many.
Oh wow. So you've added
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Damn.
I thought it was 13 or 14. I might have missed one.
That's
I missed one. So I think it's 13 or 14 notches. But like
that's pretty good.
From here to here, that's me tightening the belt because I'm losing weight.
I lost a lot of weight when I had the kidney stone because I was just water and nothing else the whole time. That was the most pain I've ever been in my entire life, dude.
I hesitate. Oh, that sounded horrifying.
Well, it was 4 or 5 in the morning, and I was on like.
You know what you did wrong?
No stripping,
though?
please.
You should have like recorded it all on you when you were pissing out.
Oh no! The problem was I couldn't piss.
Yeah.
No, because the kidney stone I had was so big it was blocking the tube from my kidney to my bladder. So I was on the bathroom floor like crying and puking and this and that. And then they took me to the hospital. I thought I'd just thrown out my back because I lifted like one of those old box TVs.
Yeah.
I lifted that from the living room to like the porch.
I got now?
The one that you got now.
And then I started using it, and then the batteries in my Nintendo and Super Nintendo went out.
But that was the worst pain I've ever felt. So
Oh my God.
I was in the hospital for like 3 days. They end up putting a stent in me, which is through the dick hole. And what it is,
Jesus.
and you think about it, it goes
That
from
needs to be the title of the show, Through the Dick Hole.
dick hole. But the thing is, you got to know how long it is. It goes from your crotch all the way up to your kidney.
Yeah.
And it's like this long balloon, so they stuck it in there to inflate it so I could actually pee. And then I had that thing inside me for like a month and a half. And then finally, I had to go in and they shocked the kidney stone. They broke it up in a bunch of pieces, and I finally started passing it. And then after I passed like the biggest chunk, I go in and the doctor's like, okay, we can pull the stent out. And I'm like, thank fucking Christ. And then, he's like, okay, we'll do it now. So I drop trowel, and sometimes the string goes inside. Because usually you have a little string hanging out of you. So I'm like, well, he's like, well, what are we going to do? I'm like, well, sometimes when I take a piss, the string comes out, obviously. So I went, pissed, came back out, and the string's hanging out. He's like, okay, it's going to feel a little weird. Now, you think he's going to kind of do a countdown?
Yeah.
No, he says, okay, it's going to feel a little weird.
Yoink! Oh my God.
It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. But, when your foot falls asleep? You know that weird feeling? It's like I pissed out that feeling.
Huh.
And he like threw it in the trash. See you later.
Wow. That was
and
in my dick hole, and now...
And then I passed like the second piece like within a week. That was left inside me. But
that is weird.
It doesn't hurt when you actually pee it out. It's the travel from the kidney to the bladder, because they're little calcium fluoride rocks or whatever. Yeah. They got little barbs on the outside of them. And it could take a long time.
Exactly, Jennifer, exactly.
Ouch. And then there was one time when...
So next time you're lecturing us about pregnancy, we have problems too.
But the thing is, though, it's...
That is it, dude.
You're getting cold. I was getting the CAT scan from one of the nurses, and she's a mom, and she had natural childbirth, and she also had kidney stones, and she said she'd rather have another natural childbirth than pass another kidney stone.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
Oh my God, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am too. Worst pain ever.
How are you doing now?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good.
My wife has a history of kidney stones. Not fun. See? Ooh. Yeah. And what sucks is when you have kidney stones, they say your chance of getting them back are really, really good.
Yikes.
So I quit the energy drinks. I'm pretty sure that's something to do with it, because I had like 2 or 3 a day for months.
Wow, and I down soda a lot.
I've cut down the soda. Beer helped, because, if you think about it, when you drink beer, you got to piss a lot.
Yeah. Because
your urinal tube opens wider. So I was downing beers to help pass it out. And the next day at work, I'm at the warehouse, and so I have to go take a piss, and suddenly, pew! Comes right out. Yep.
Wow.
So I went back to unloading the truck. He's like, Eric, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just passed a kidney stone. I'm good.
Wow. It went to the
pew. It did. It was like she's had them quite a few times. Yeah, it's.
What are you doing dietarily?
I don't know. I don't really know what causes it. I think lemon water is good. That helps. My friend told me that. He said that and cranberry juice, but I think cranberry juice is for like urinal tract.
Yeah.
What?
What's you on your period?
When I'm on my period.
You didn't see The Departed.
I saw The Departed once and I didn't care for it.
Okay.
It was just too fucking long of a movie. I'll give it a rewatch, but I'm not big on Scorsese films.
Really?
Yeah, just the ones I've seen. I just over meh. Other than Goodfellas.
Of course.
Goodfellas was good. You really are cold, aren't you?
Dude, I'm fucking freezing down here. And you're just fine?
Yeah.
Wow. Which one of us has the malfunction then? Well, that's the question.
Well, remember, I also walk to work in this, so I'm used to it.
And I'm working down by... I'm used to the heat now. I'm down by those...
Do you think 52 ounces of Dr. Pepper a day would help cause kidney stones or clear them out?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what's going to give you the problem.
I don't know. I still say...
I don't see how Dr. Pepper is going to help with kidney stones.
I still say mine was caused by all the energy drinks I drank.
Okay. Because you mentioned beer, and then you were like, beer helped. I'm like, I thought that was part of the problem.
No, beer helped me pass it.
Yeah.
I can tell. Because the one time when I passed the first part of the kidney stone after my surgery, I was on a live stream with my buddies, and I excused myself to the bathroom, and I wasn't going to make it to the toilet because with the stent in it, it's like you got a certain amount of time or else you're going to piss your pants. I'm like, okay, well, I went in the tub, and
wow.
And I came out, and Rachel, my wife, was like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, don't pay attention to the kidney stone in the tub. What? I'm like, yeah.
Ew. They should sell those. Remember Pet Rock?
What was more dumb, the concept of Pet Rock or the people that bought them?
The people that bought them.
I wish I could create something like the Pet Rock.
I got it. I don't even know what the fuck.
I
It
think
was just a rock.
I think it was just a rock with like googly eyes on it, wasn't it? Or was it? Did it even have the googly eyes? I think it came in like a little cage, and you took care of it. It reminded me of like back in health class. Remember when we had to take care of the egg for 24 hours?
And you just think.
How do you have 4 likes and no viewers? I don't think you've ever had a viewer on that channel.
I just work here. I don't know. I'm going to try to.
I think it's just it's got to be a YouTube glitch because it says I have 2 people watching, but I've had like 3 or 4 comments from different people. So I think you can't really pay attention. Like, look at this one here in the middle. You've got.
Yeah, it said I had 2 playbacks.
Yeah, and you've got.
Well, we've had people comment on there.
Okay. See, I don't really live stream, so I don't really know how to do this. You do this for all your videos, though.
Yeah. You don't really live stream that much?
Not anymore. I don't really have anything to talk about when I'm by myself. I usually now only live stream when you're over, so we can at least talk about something.
It is better when there's 2 people and it's not negative 19 degrees.
You sound like Michael Winslow when you pass stones. Ah!
Michael Winslow.
What was it? The guy from Police Academy.
Oh,
Sound effects guy.
Motorman Jones. Yeah.
Going back to Spaceballs, he was great. I loved his scene in Spaceballs.
That is, poop tastes great. I don't know what to make of that.
Oh, the video that I titled for you. Well, that's why I said never let me be in charge of titling your videos. What are you changing it to?
It shot out of my penis.
Well,
I'm just trying to get people's attention.
what were you gonna title it? Through the dick hole?
Yeah, through the dick hole. This is a great show.
Oh, you know this guy.
Watch
Hey.
it. See, I just started a new stream. It says 4 likes.
Horror Man says that the numbers are off a lot. DWR, you know that guy, right?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Okay.
See, I'm helping you grow your show.
Oh, isn't that great that they come to my channel?
Yeah, they're like, fuck that bearded fuck. I'm gonna go hang out yet the other bearded fuck. We're talking about Cracker passing his kidney stone and it shot out of his dick hole.
It did.
It shot
Like
right
a
out
cannon.
of it. Like a cannon. You're like, fuego! Poof!
No, it was not fun.
God, it's just awful.
Trying to think, have you seen any good movies?
Hey, what's up, buddy? He's on here too.
Was this the guy that went from stream to stream to stream?
Could be. Could be. I would be able to tell you if it wasn't negative 13 degrees. This is like serious. Because
It's not that bad.
it's cold. I'm just saying.
Well, remember when we do this in the summer down here and you got
Yeah,
like
it's
3
fine.
fans going?
Sweating like crazy. We're trying to get good audio and not be burning up.
See, I'm glad you finally came to my side and realized audio isn't important on YouTube.
Audio don't mean all the time and effort I wasted in my life.
Oh, I told you how many times you wasted.
Did you save this? No, it ended up in the bathtub.
Well, the first half of the stone was in the bathtub. The second
Oh,
was in the
my
urinal at the warehouse. I went.
God. And the third half was in his wife's butt.
You know she's probably watching too. Great going.
Is she?
I don't know. But the thing is, though, I knew I had a nice sized kidney stone when the doctor came in.
I'm glad you said kidney stone.
he looked
I was
at
talking
it.
about your wife's butt, and then you're like, I knew I had a nice size, and I was like, where's it going?
He lifted up the bag. He lifted up the container and he said, "Look at this motherfucker right here."
Wow.
You know, so I was pretty proud of myself.
Somebody called Guinness, man.
Well, they say the average kidney stone is 2 to 3 millimeters, and yeah, I'm the guy from Des Moines that was on all 3 streams 3 to 4 weeks ago.
Okay, cool.
But
my hero, man.
the average kidney stone is 2 to 3 millimeters, and mine was 10.
God damn. That's inside you. That's in your kidneys. It's a stone. That just sounds awful. I don't know how you pulled it off. And being you went to work every
Let's see here. I had a buddy over Friday night, and then this happened Monday morning, and then I toughed it out. Like I didn't go to work, but I thought it was just a back injury.
Yeah.
I texted my boss at like 5, said I'm not coming to work. I toughed it out until about 11, and then the wife took me to the emergency room. I was in the emergency room Monday, had the stent put in Tuesday, got sent home Wednesday mid-afternoon, stayed home Thursday, went back to work Friday.
You're insane.
I'm broke, though.
Yeah, there's that. We do live here in Ross. Do you know anybody who has money? Because I don't. Like I keep in.
If I knew how much money.
Everybody's like the white man's got the privilege when the white man because he's the white man and the white. And I'm like, I don't know anybody who's doing well.
If I had money, do you think I would live in this type of house?
You wouldn't live in this town in this part of the country.
No, this town is good. It's the town next to it that we grew up in that's garbage. That's the problem.
It really is. It really is. If we could just. We could burn it down and start over again.
No, they're going to do that themselves.
They are.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So we're recasting Howard the Duck with Gilbert Gottfried.
8-pound ovarian tumor. They would not let me pass that. Dear God.
Wow.
8 pounds.
8 pounds?
My daughter weighed that when she was born.
Yes. Wow. Being alive sucks.
Oh, man.
I used to worry about death, and I'm not like, whenever you're ready. Just, god damn. Like, we had all that, we've been having all the cold and the snow and everything. My whole right side was fucked.
My knees get bad during the winter.
Yeah, I was just constantly pushing to get out and stuff. And my tires are like bald.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to be careful. Like I have 400 and something still in the bank. I just paid a bunch of shit. So, and then Grace, I lent her $100 and she just gave it back.
Oh,
but I
good.
still want to be careful. I want to get closer to payday.
Yeah.
In case something else comes up.
Yeah, I'm doing the taxes tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
To get some money in the bank so we can pay rent.
And then the state is like, oh, we might not be able to get that shit back to you because we so horribly mismanaged every facet of our being. Yeah. And we don't plow anymore, and we don't, because, black people need welfare.
Karen, it's not all that.
No,
the problem is
the problem is the illegals, and we got to take care of the refugees. So we don't plow the roads anymore.
No, they don't plow the roads here is because our state is broke.
Yes.
Because the last 3 or 4 governors have been crooks.
Yes, and cheap labor. So, but you're absolutely right. Blagojevich didn't help. Mr. Hare. Rob Blagojevich, remember that guy?
Yeah, was he the last one that went to jail, or is he the one before that?
I think he was the last one to go to prison. But it's Illinois, so you lose track really fast.
It's true. It's just like from Street Fighter. It was the most. when Chun-Li's
we might have to watch that movie.
Good, I have it. You want to go?
Just for Miguel Nunez. Can we pop it in now? Can you play it on this and we'll watch?
No, because I'm not going to deal with copyright strike.
Then we'll just do it on my stuff.
No. Here's the thing, though.
Do you get copyright?
I with my cartoon commentaries, I sometimes get the copyright thing. So that's why we haven't done one in a while. But I finally had the videos that were blocked unblocked, so we might go back to it. But yeah, I just love that. Is that your phone or your tablet?
Who was that?
You. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, the part in we were talking about on your channel. There's shootings all the time, and we've just become numb to it because it's like Street Fighter when Chun-Li's telling Raul Julia how he came to her town or her village and killed her dad and killed all the people and this and that, and he's like, to you that was the most important day of your life. To me, it was just Tuesday. Yeah, we just become so used to it. It's just, I'm sorry it happened, but I got cartoons to watch. It's just because it's just so frequent. It's just
it's better to disappear into the '80s when this shit wasn't happening.
Not everything in the '80s was good. You liked Red Dawn. Yeah. Me and the wife were talking about that. And we were watching that one night, and I finished it. She got up and left like halfway through. She was so bored.
How is that possible?
I stayed because Leah Thompson was in it.
Yeah.
And she's nice to look at, but I didn't like it. There's no way that a group of high schoolers can take out
The Soviets.
the Soviet military.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if Charlie Sheen is all coked out and it makes him like
Yeah.
super smart or whatever, and Ponyboy Curtis helps him. And who was the other guy? There's another famous person in
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. No, the outsiders versus the Soviet government. It's not going to happen.
It really was. There was a lot of people a couple people from the Outsiders were in there.
Yeah, the
C. Thomas Howell and Dylan Gabillon with the curly black hair guy.
Oh, one of the
Who
socialists.
one of the socialists. He was the socialist that was less of a dick.
That was a good. I loved the Outsiders growing up. That was a fun movie.
What do you think of The Outsiders, starring everybody we just mentioned?
I loved The Outsiders when I was growing up. I want to go back to the 80s. I did
Yes.
They were a lot of fun. The 80s was a nice cocaine-filled decade where they had the most fun movies. Just the horror genre in general.
Yeah.
Was great. Yeah. You're telling me. Oh, you're telling me that C. Thomas Howell, the Soul Man, couldn't take down the Soviet Union.
We did Soul Man. Now we have to go back and do it again.
Now, C. Thomas Howell dressed as Soul Man versus
taking on the Soviet Union. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Let's.
I was expecting a lot worse from Soul Man when you.
Let's take a step back and explain the film Soul Man to the people.
Soul Man, the original blackface. It was.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, he was taking like a pill that darkened his skin. I think.
Oh my god, was it?
Because he was the rich white boy who his dad dropped the college funding for him.
Yeah.
So he wanted to become a minority to get.
So let me take a step back and get a bit of perspective. See, Thomas Howell comes from an upper middle class, well-to-do family. He's graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
He's picking in colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And his whole life, he's been all set up, and his dad's going to take
juice
care
I
of
got
him.
left on that.
Yeah.
It took not much longer on this. I'll have to charge it for a little bit. Go ahead, keep talking. You can talk about Soul
Elizabeth Warren, outstanding work over there. Elizabeth Warren lied about being Native American, and so did a bunch of other white people lying about being minorities to get into college. This actually happens.
So she stole it from Soul Man.
She said that, yes, Soul Man is real. Her name is Elizabeth Warren. She's a senator from Massachusetts.
See, this is why I don't follow politics, man.
And then there's
don't.
Rachel Dolezal, and then the Teflon Don, Sean King. There's two white people who just wear bronze and shit and do their hair and stuff to look black. And the one lady went to college on it and shit. And the liberals love him because liberal equals retard. So, Soul Man, you have this non-existent premise that this white kid's just got it made for life. Then his dad goes to see his therapist.
Something like that.
And his therapist is like, your son somehow convinces him to alter his life path in some way. So now he tells his son, you need to make your own way for whatever philosophy bullshit the therapist said. So his son is like, fuck, how am I going to get into a good college? So he takes, like you said, some kind of...
I think it's just some kind of pill.
Or some kind of bronze. It was some kind of pill that now he's got curly black hair, black skin, and it's just like... But he just looks like C. Thomas Howell. Like, you can tell this is a white guy.
Yeah.
This fool's nobody. And maybe that's the joke.
I think so.
But, so anyway, he does get into a university pretending to be black. Only his best friend, whose actor's name I forget, knows it.
Right.
And then he meets a bunch of black people in college and sees the pain of the black man and the suffering that black people have to go through that white people don't have to experience. And he feels guilty for his wrongs. And it's like
and he still then after he comes clean and apologizes, Ray Don Chong still won't go out with him.
Right. But the point is, it's like it was racist.
It was very racist.
It was white people all have this circumstance, and then like Ray Don Chong, she can't just be a college kid making her way. She's got to be a single black mom.
She's a single mom working as a waitress, I think.
Working as a waitress, and it's like all minorities have this, and all white people have that. No, they do not.
No.
It oversimplified that that.
I think you're looking too into it, but I don't know. I was really bored, but I was expecting a lot worse from the movie. But
Right.
it is.
But there's like the bit where he gets pulled over and stuff, and it's like you don't just get pulled over because you're black. You get pulled over because you're doing something you're not supposed to do.
Oh, here we go again. Can't believe C. Thomas Howell. This some bitch all the way. He's just picking on someone. At the time, if a virgin and if you get bit by a vampire near your genitals, you will live forever. Okay. Something about
What? Read that again.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
She's talking about the 80s. A time when if a virgin and if you get bit by a vampire near your genitals, you will live forever. That's a movie I'm going to make you watch. It's a Jim Carrey movie called Once Bitten.
Once Bitten.
There you go. See?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and that was Jim Carrey when he was good
Yeah.
and not a crazy person, like completely crazy.
Okay. Well, my phone is dying.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is at least I'm going to say thanks everybody for watching at least this stream. I'm going to shut off the phone and charge it. I don't know how late you're staying. We might come back on at least this channel.
I'm gonna take a smoke break. I need a cig, man.
If I don't come back, I would just want to say thanks for watching. Yep. Once Bitten with a black guy from Blazing Saddles and hot blonde lady. That's right.
We're gonna have to review all these things.
Sweet. Anyways,
I'm logging off over here.
Yep, thanks for watching. If I come back, I come back. If not, see you in the next one. Cheers.
Good journey.